Hello friends, myself Dr. Sachin Sarode. I welcome all of you. In this video, we will learn some elementary properties of groups. Firstly, we will see left cancellation law and right cancellation law holds in a group. So, we will learn this theorem. If G is a group with binary operation star, then left cancellation law and right cancellation law holds in G. So firstly we will see what is a left cancellation law. If A star B is equal to A star C, then B equal to C. Means we can cancel A from both sides from left hand side. Therefore it is called the left cancellation law. Now we will learn what is meaning of right cancellation law. If B star A is equal to C star A, then we will get B equal to C. Means on both sides A and this A will get cancelled from right hand side. Therefore it is called as a right cancellation law. So we will see the proof of, firstly we will see the proof of left cancellation law. So suppose A star B is equal to A star C and say this as equation number 1. Now we have to prove the left cancellation law. Then by third axiom of a group, there exists A dash such that A star A dash is equal to A dash star A is equal to E, where E is the identity element of G with respect to star. We know the third condition of group is what? Every element has an inverse with respect to binary operation star, and A is an element of G, therefore there exists A dash such that this condition satisfied. Now we will apply A dash on both sides of equation 1 from left side. See here, A dash is applied on both sides from left side. From this left side and from here left side. So A dash star A star B is equal to A dash star A star C. We know G is a group with binary operation star. Therefore star satisfies the associative property. By associative property we will get A dash star A star B. Here what we have? A dash star A star B. This becomes as a dash star A star B, and from this we will get A dash star A star C, and A dash is such that A dash star A is what? Identity element. Therefore we will write down E star B is equal to same A dash star A is what? E star C, and E is the identity element. Therefore E star B is what? B. E star C is what? C. So we can conclude here B is equal to C. That we have to prove. Therefore the left cancellation law holds in G. Proof of right cancellation law is same as like left cancellation law. Just consider B star A is equal to C star A and just apply A dash on both sides of this equation to the right hand side, and remaining proof will follows the same. So the right cancellation law also holds in G. Now we show that any linear equation in a group G has a unique solution in G. Theorem: if G is a group with binary operation star and A and B are any elements of group G, then the linear equation A star X is equal to B and Y star A is equal to B have unique solution X and Y in G. See here, this is a linear equation. A star X is equal to B. A and B are the elements of G and X is here variable, and the power of X is what? 1. Therefore, this is a linear equation. Similarly, here in this equation, A and B are the elements of G and Y is a variable. The power of Y is here also 1. Therefore, this is a linear equation in G. We will show that the linear equation A star x is equal to B has at least one solution. So, we will use the computation method. So, take x is equal to A dash star B. In A star x is equal to B, we have to take the value of x as A dash star B. Therefore, A star x is equal to B will become A star, what is the value of x? A dash star B. Now, this is equal to, now we know G is a group with binary operation star, therefore, star satisfies the associative property. Therefore, A star A dash star B becomes A star A dash in first bracket, then star B. Now, A star A dash is equal to E, where E is the identity element of G. Therefore, A star A dash is equal to, I have written here, E star B, and E star B is what? B, since E is the identity element of group G. Thus, we have shown here x is equal to A dash star B is a solution of linear equation A star x is equal to B. Similarly, we can show that y equal to B star A dash is a solution of y star A is equal to B. In the same way, by computation method, we can show this. Now, we will show that A star x is equal to B has a unique solution. Already we have shown that A star x is equal to B has a solution. We have to show it has a unique solution. Suppose A star x is equal to B does not have unique solution in G, and x1 and x2 are two solutions of A star x is equal to B. Therefore, x1 is a solution of A star x is equal to B. Therefore, what we will have? A star x1 is equal to B. Similarly, x2 is the solution of A star x is equal to B. Therefore, we will have A star x2 is equal to B. Consider these two equations. A star x1 is equal to B and A star x2 is equal to B. Therefore, right hand side of both equation are same. Therefore, left hand side are equal. A star x1 is equal to A star x2. We have just learned left cancellation law holds in G. Therefore, by left cancellation law, A will get cancelled from left hand side, and so we will get x1 is equal to x2. Therefore, A star x is equal to B has a unique solution. Similarly, we can show that y star A is equal to B have a unique solution. Now, we will learn the identity element in any group G and inverse of each element in G is unique. We will learn this theorem. If G is a group with binary operation star, then there exists only one element E in G such that E star x is equal to x star E is equal to x for every x in G. That is, the identity element in a group G is unique. Means you don't have two identity elements in any group G. You have only one identity element which satisfy this condition. E star x is equal to x star E equal to x for every x in G. So, firstly we will show the uniqueness of identity element. Firstly, we will show that the identity element in a group G is unique. We will prove this theorem by contradiction. Suppose the identity element of a group G is not unique. Suppose there exist two identity elements. Say E1 and E2 are identity elements of group G. Now firstly we will take E1 as an identity element of G. Therefore what we will get? E1 star E2 is equal to E2 star E1 is equal to E2. See here, we will take E1 as an identity element and E2 here as any other element of group G. Therefore we will get this. Say this as a 1. Now we have taken E2 is also identity element. So we will treat now E2 as another identity element. So what we will get? E1 star E2 is equal to E2 star E1 is equal to now E1, because here E2 is now identity element, and we will call this equation as a second. From equation 1 and second we will get E1 is equal to E2. Therefore the identity element of a group G is unique. Now we will prove inverse of each element is unique in group G. We will learn theorem statement first. For each A in G, there is only one element A dash in G such that A star A dash is equal to A dash star A is equal to E. What this theorem says? If A is any element of a group G, then it has unique inverse A dash. It could not have T inverses A dash and A double dash. Distinct inverses will not exist. So we will prove the uniqueness of inverse of each element. Suppose A is any element of G and it has two inverses, say A dash and A double dash in G. Now A dash is the inverse of A. Therefore what we will get? A star A dash is equal to A dash star A is equal to E. We will call this equation as a first equation. Also A dash is also inverse of A. Therefore A star A double dash is equal to A double dash star A is equal to E. We will call this equation as a second equation. From first and second you can see this is equal to E and this is also equal to E. Therefore A star A dash is equal to A star A double dash, and we have learned the left cancellation law holds in a group G. Therefore A will get cancelled from both sides and we will get A dash is equal to A double dash. Therefore inverse of A is unique in G. We have taken A to be any element. Therefore each element of a G has unique inverse. In this video we learn left and right cancellation law holds in a group G. Any linear equation in group G has a unique solution and every element A in a G has a unique inverse. Also we have learned identity element of any group G is unique. Thank you.